大家好, I'm Kathleen, and welcome to our pronunciation program. In this video, we'll compare zh and j. We'll compare these two sounds because they have a similar mouth position. The teeth are close together but not touching, and air flows mainly through the side teeth. Zh and j are both voiced sounds. Voiced means that as air passes through your mouth, it also vibrates in your vocal cords. You can feel a voiced sound when you touch your throat. It vibrates. Notice a difference. With zh, you can hold the sound. Zh. The tongue is close to the top of the mouth, but does not press against it. Zh. Zh. With j, it is one puff of air, and then the sound stops. J, j. The tongue touches the top of the mouth. J, j. Let's compare. Zh, zh, j, j. Got it? Let's practice some words with the zh sound. Zh. Usual, usual. Television, television. Pleasure, pleasure. Casual, casual. Occasion, occasion. Treasure, treasure. Now, let's practice some words with the j sound, that puff of air. J, j, j. Job, job. Juice, juice. Just, just. Age, age. Orange, orange. Large, large. Let's practice some examples where the SU letter pattern makes the zh sound. Usually, usually. Pleasure, pleasure. Closure, closure. Now let's practice when the letter J makes the j sound. Joy, joy. Joke, joke. Job, job. Jack, jack. Jam, jam. Jazz, jazz. Jump, jump. Gym, gym. Just, just. Now, let's practice when the letter pattern GE makes the zh sound. Beige, beige. Garage, garage. Now, let's look at when the letter G or the letter pattern GE make the j sound, with that tongue touching the top of your mouth. J, j. Large, large. Age, age. Engine, engine. Gym, gym. orange, orange. Strange, strange. Next, let's look at when the SI letter pattern make the zh sound. Television, television. Decision, decision. Division, division. Explosion, explosion. Conclusion, conclusion. Now, let's look at when the DU letter pattern makes the J sound, that short J puff of air sound. Individual, individual. Education, education. Graduate, graduate. Now, let's practice when the letter Z makes the J sound. Glacier. Next, let's look at when the D and I letter pattern make the J, that short puff of air, J. Soldier, soldier. Next, let's look at the TI letter pattern, J, J. Equation, equation. Next, let's look at the DJ letter pattern, J, J. Adjective, adjective. Adjust, adjust. And lastly, let's look at the DGE letter pattern, J, J. Judge, judge. Edge, edge. Fledge, fledge. All right, let's practice some comparisons between the J and J sounds. Listen closely. Pleasure, pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure. Version, virgin. Version, virgin. Lesion, legion. Lesion, legion. Now, let's practice some phrases with the J and J sounds. Orange juice, orange juice. Joe has a beige Jeep. Jojo has a beige Jeep. George enjoyed the joke. George enjoyed the joke. Jack jumped to a conclusion. Jack jumped to a conclusion. John and Jim are jogging in the gym. John and Jim are jogging in the gym. Let's practice some tongue twisters. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Betty Botter bought some butter. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Batter bought a bit of better butter. Usual, usual. Television, television. Pleasure, pleasure. Casual, casual. Occasion, occasion. Treasure, treasure. Job, job. Juice, juice. Just, just. Age, age. Orange, orange. Large, large. Usually, usually. Pleasure, pleasure. Closure, closure. Joy, joy. Joke, joke. Job, job. Jack, jack. Jam, jam. Jazz, jazz. Jump, jump. Jim, Jim. Just, just. Beige, beige. Garage, garage. Large, large. Age, age. Engine, engine. Jim, Jim. Orange, orange. Strange, strange. Television, television. Decision, decision. Division, division. Explosion, explosion. Conclusion, conclusion. Individual, individual. Education, education. Graduate, graduate. Glazier, soldier, soldier. Equation, equation. Adjective, adjective. Adjust, adjust. Judge, judge. Edge, edge. Fledge, fledge. Pleasure, pledger. Pleasure, pledger. Version, virgin. Version, virgin. Lesion, legion. Lesion, legion. Orange juice, orange juice. Joe has a beige Jeep. Jojo has a beige Jeep. George enjoyed the joke. George enjoyed the joke. Jack jumped to a conclusion. Jack jumped to a conclusion. John and Jim are jogging in the gym. John and Jim are jogging in the gym.